Punctuation rules. Hook, 30 seconds. Imagine a world without punctuation. A simple message like "Let's eat, Grandma," could turn into a chilling invitation to dinner without Grandma. Or imagine receiving a text that reads, "I'm sorry, I love you." Is it an apology or a confession of love? Punctuation is the silent hero of communication, ensuring our words are understood as we intend. Yet, many of us misuse or overlook its power daily. Are your sentences really saying what you mean? Stick around, and let's uncover the fascinating rules of punctuation that could transform your communication forever. Main content. Punctuation is not just about dots and dashes, it's the framework that holds our sentences together, guiding the reader through our thoughts. Whether you're writing an email, crafting an essay, or sending a text, punctuation marks are the unsung heroes ensuring clarity and meaning. Let's explore the foundational rules of punctuation and how mastering them can elevate your writing. The full stop. The full stop, or period, is the most basic punctuation mark. It signals the end of a complete thought. Without it, sentences blend into one another, creating confusion. For instance, compare "I love writing, I think it's the best way to express myself" to "I love writing. I think it's the best way to express myself." The first example feels chaotic, while the second is clear and authoritative. The full stop ensures your ideas are presented as individual, digestible statements. The comma symbol, a multitasker. The comma is the Swiss Army knife of punctuation, used for lists, clauses, and more. Yet, it's also the most misused. Commas break sentences into manageable parts, clarifying meaning. Consider the infamous example, "Let's eat, Grandma" versus "Let's eat, Grandma." The placement of a single comma changes the entire meaning, potentially saving a life. Beyond humor, commas are crucial in compound sentences. They separate independent clauses when joined by conjunctions like "and" or "but." "I wanted to go to the park, but it started raining." Without the comma, the sentence risks becoming a run-on, overwhelming the reader. The semicolon, the sophisticate, often misunderstood, the semicolon is a mark of sophistication. It connects closely related independent clauses without using a conjunction. For example, "I love to write, it helps me clear my mind." The semicolon is also used in complex lists where commas alone could cause confusion. The committee included Sarah, the president, John, the treasurer, and Mary, the secretary. The colon symbol, the great introducer. The colon announces something significant, whether it's a list, explanation, or dramatic point. It's the drumroll before the reveal. There are 3 things I love about writing: creativity, clarity, and communication. Colons are also used to introduce quotations or elaborate on a preceding idea. He had one goal in mind: to inspire others through his words. The question mark, the inquiry master. A question mark indicates a query, ensuring your sentence invites a response. Without it, questions can become statements, confusing the reader. For example, "Are you coming to the meeting?" versus "Are you coming to the meeting?" The punctuation transforms the sentence from ambiguous to inquisitive. The exclamation mark, the emotion amplifier. Exclamation marks inject excitement, urgency, or emphasis into sentences. They are powerful but should be used sparingly to avoid overwhelming the reader. Watch out, that's incredible. Overusing exclamation marks can dilute their impact, turning your writing into a shouting match. Quotation marks, the speech indicators. Quotation marks are essential for indicating dialogue or direct speech. "She said, 'I'll meet you at noon.'" They also highlight titles of short works or emphasize specific words. The term punctuation originates from the Latin word punctus, meaning point. Misplacing quotation marks can cause confusion. Ensure they surround only the intended text. Parentheses and dashes, adding asides. Parentheses and dashes add supplementary information to sentences. Parentheses are used for asides or clarifications. The book, which was published last year, became a bestseller. Dashes are more dramatic and often emphasize the interruption. The journey, though challenging, was worth every step. Both tools should be used sparingly to avoid cluttering your writing. Ellipses. The pause button. Ellipses indicate omitted words or a pause for effect. I was thinking, maybe we could try again. While they add suspense, overuse can make your writing seem hesitant or incomplete. Apostrophes. The possession and contraction pros. Apostrophes show possession or form contractions. For possession, this is Sarah's book. For contractions, don't forget to call me. Misplacing apostrophes leads to common errors like confusing its possessive with its it is, the dash duo, n dash, and m dash. The n dash connects ranges or relationships. The meeting is scheduled for 3 to 5 p.m. The m dash adds emphasis or sets off information. She had one dream, freedom. Punctuation in sentence structure. Punctuation defines the rhythm and flow of sentence structure. Without it, sentences can become monotonous or confusing. Varied punctuation creates dynamic writing, allowing ideas to breathe and resonate. For example, a single paragraph can use multiple punctuation marks to guide the reader. Writing is an art. It's also a science, one that requires precision, creativity, and structure. So, why not master it? Medium-specific punctuation. Punctuation usage varies across mediums. In academic writing, it's formal and precise, while in social media, it's conversational and creative. For instance, academic, the results, though preliminary, indicate a significant trend. Social media, wow. Can you believe this trend? Exploding head. Understanding the medium's expectations ensures your punctuation matches the tone and purpose of your message. OUTRO/cliffhanger. Punctuation is not just a set of rules, it's a tool for creating clarity, emotion, and connection. Mastering punctuation is like gaining a superpower in communication. But what happens when punctuation is deliberately broken for artistic or rhetorical effect? Can ignoring the rules create even more impact? Join me next time as we dive into how breaking the rules, strategically, can elevate your writing to new heights.